Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We've just entered a new season. Currently waiting for quests to start popping up.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Sure.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Okie dokie.
What are you up to now?
I think that might be all of the missions. Fire and Vice and Foul of the Dead.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Okay. So we're gonna go do Foul of the Dead. Speak to Deke. Yeah, it seems the open world quests don't seem to be disappearing after every season. Every new season. So that's at least good. Can do them whenever we need to. We have a main mission all the way over that one. We have a new couple of missions in Hogsmeade, Tangle the Web. We have a new Conjuration spellcraft for a reward from this mission, which is cool. Let's head on over here. The third match of the Summoner's Court. For now, let's go do the Foul of the Dead.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Sure. Hello, Deke. You want to talk to me?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I'd like that.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Okay. So, I have the thestrals ready. 2 of them. Just need to go find the spellcraft.
What's more powerful than the dark?
Fading into existence over here.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Will do. Okay, I'm gonna need you, the breeding pens.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
I might grab you as well. Potting table with 2 large pots. Five small would be good.
Nothing like finding just the right
too large.
thing, is there?
This way we can update our room of requirements. To allow us to grow more.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
As you can only have a set number of pots and all that jazz. Hello, Deke. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
In a new vivarium, obviously.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Will do. I think I gotta go grab him, though. Placed him in this vivarium? Maybe? Yeah, I did. Nope. How do we move him?
Everything's all right now.
There we go. We'll take the moon calves with us. Because that is a pretty dark area. Some moon calves. Thestrals. Keep the Neasels here. Okay. Breeding pen. Let's find a place for it. How about... Oh, a bit too far. How about right there? Need a feeder as well. Toy box. Right about there.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in
Sebastian?
the Undercroft. I found something.
Will do. How do I work this though? Use the breeding pen. You. Takes a good 30 minutes. So that won't really be done until the end. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. Continue on with an assignment. Go get a Bombarda spell. Acquire a dairy cow with a knapsack. And acquire a giant purple toad with a knapsack. Significantly increase damage of all damage spells. Go that one. And get a quick upgrade. Just missing the Phoenix, the Unicorn, and a Fool. Just doing the rounds. And head on out. Go find a giant purple toad and a dairy cow. This one might be closer. It's also in an area that I know is safe.
Castle.
Defender! What was that sound?
Confringo! Potato!
You can't hold out forever!
Accio! Defendo!
Bit over dramatic.
Could it be a Merlin trial? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Got a mail.
Do cooperate, won't you? Levioso! Confringo!
Excuse you.
Defendo!
I'm in the middle of something.
Revelio! Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Got one male. Just need a female. Male. Male. Females. Okay. Done walking around over there? Nope. It's for leaving. Disappointing. Couldn't get a set. Had to find another one. Okay.
Revelio. Levioso.
Bit of a down.
Assignment's all finished.
Starred one. Actually means something if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a different color. It also might mean that it gives an extra thingamabob. When you're grooming and feeding it. Oop. Rare enough that I should always go down and get him.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
Hey, Sebastian. And whatever your name is.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat.
Okay,
It
back
should
there?
only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Sure. Is this an appropriate spell for students?
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Yeah. Okay, so space, F. Right, space. Costs, we've had to learn a spell.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Sure. Bombarda. Is it this one? It is. One of the better spells. Does a sort of knockback as well as a...
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the
Explosion.
spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Will do. You got a conversation.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
Why are you interested in magical beasts?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Yeah, a little bit. Possibly. Find magical beasts fascinating.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, One must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What is an alchemy?
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Understandable. So it's the one from the... It's a dragon-like thing from the movie. Okay. Finding an alchemy sounds challenging.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Okay. It's a fun conversation. Let's go do this Summoner's Court, number 3. That one. You can get 100 points for stopping on the board. You have to stop about a quarter of the way up the board in order to get there. Maybe a third.
The Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
It's good to see you again.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Sure.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pint Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and... Accio!
Go for the 100. Nope. Got an easy 50 though. See if we can go for it. See how we're gonna do this. That one actually seems to be the hardest to get the 100 on, but we'll go ahead and do that one.
Accio!
Nope. Just barely.
Accio! That's the way to do it.
Indeed. And if I knock you off, you still get a 50.
What a remarkable shot! Accio. That's the way to do it.
Try on here. I gotta get a 100. Maybe I should have saved that one for last. I don't think I can knock hers off in any way.
Accio.
We lost.
Seems I got the better of you.
This is the first time I've ever lost a Summoner's Court.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Sure.
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
Yeah, the AI on this one was a whole lot better than it usually is. What if there was an update?
Accio.
That'd be cool if there was. So I'm gonna go for the same one. I'm gonna go for the middle one as well.
Accio.
Oh. That sucks. Let go a bit too soon. There we go.
What a remarkable shot! Accio. You didn't see that.
It's okay. Happened to me too. I win no matter what this time.
Accio.
So try to get 100. And we got it.
That wasn't what I wanted to see. Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
Ah, good game.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I?
You
Only
did.
one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Sounds good. Guessing that one won't be until the next season. Let's see. For you. In the Shadow of Discovery. How about you? Beating a curse. Do that one later. Let's go check on our breeding ground. See how long we got for this? Okay, we're gonna go and wait for this. So I suppose I will see when we get done with it. Well, there we go. A little baby Thestral. Hello there.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Nice to meet you. And there he goes. Y'all three have fun. As you can see, we kind of turned on the lights in here while we were waiting. Get more light. Hello, Deke. You'd be pleased to know that the little Thestral was born.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
I'm sorry, Deke.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Maybe. Well, at any rate, we're going to go ahead and end there for the day. Continue on with something, the next one. Maybe in the Shadow of Discovery. Or Fire and Vice. Whichever one. I'll decide in the next couple of minutes. However, thank you for watching. And as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.